Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic in mathematics, complex number. Have you ever wondered why we need a complex number? Let's dive into this question. X squared plus 1 equal to 0. If we try to solve this equation, we will rearrange it like this. Now, the next step would be to take the square root of this equation. It is equal to, but here is the problem. We know that the square of any real number is always positive. So, how do we take the square root of a negative number? This is where complex number come to rescue. Here we introduce minus 1 square root is equal to iota, or sometime we can also write it as minus 1 equal to iota square. By using this information, we can write our solution. Root of minus 1 will be replaced with iota. So here is the answer. This means that allows us to work with the square root of negative numbers and solve equations that were previously impossible. Let's practice writing the square root of negative number in their simplest form. It becomes 144, and if we use the result iota square is equal to minus 1, 144 and minus 1 will be replaced with iota square. Now we can take the root of 144, which is 12, and iota squared square root is iota. So this is the answer. You can attempt B, C, and D part for practice. In this question, we need to simplify. If I consider A part, which is minus 5 iota square plus 3 iota power 8. Here we'll have two type of questions. Iota with some even power and iota with some odd power. Even power example is, let's take it as iota power 20. So you can rewrite it as iota square whole power 10. So in this way, you can convert iota with any power which is even can be written in this form. But if we have iota with odd power, just like I consider iota power 11, the first step would be you need to break this odd power into iota multiply by iota power 10 so that you can get again iota power 11. Even power can be simplified. You can write it as iota square whole power 5. Here, iota's value is minus 1 power 5. So 5 is an odd number. So minus 1 power 5 is equal to minus iota. So this is how you can convert iotas with even power and odd power. In this question, both powers on iotas are odd. The first is very simple. You can directly take iota square minus 1, and iota power can be rearranged in such way. It is plus 5 plus 3 minus 1 power 4, which is 5 plus 3, and answer is equal to 8. For practice, you can attempt B, C, and D part. Now, let's look at some equations that involve complex number. I consider B part. 4x squared plus 7 is equal to this. 4x squared is equal to minus 7. X squared is equal to minus 7 over 4. Here we need to find the values of x, but it is x squared. Then we'll take the square root on both sides and it is equal to this one. Inside the square root, we have a negative number. So we use the concept of a complex number. I can write it minus 1 into 7 over 4 into the square root, and minus 1 can be replaced with iota square. So it is 7 over 4 iota square and the square root. Now we simplify the root value. 7 square root is this, and root of 4 is 2, and root of iota square is iota. So this is our answer. Finally, in this lesson, we learned why we need complex number and how they help us solve equations that involve square root of a negative numbers. We also practiced simplifying expressions with solving equations step by step. Remember, the key to mastering complex number is practice. Try more example on your own and you will become confident in using them. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more lessons like this. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any update. Keep practicing and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Happy learning.